Shalom Yeshabala. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushai, Ba'ashum, Ruchah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity. So this is a brother you call. I'm out with the lesson. And today's lesson will be entitled, It's Better to Get Chastised Now Than to Be Condemned with the World Later. You know, I'm just going to go on some precepts and Lord willing, you brothers and you few sisters out there be edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shemon Shai. You know, I'm going to start off in the book of First Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 32. It says, but when we are judged, we are chastening of the Lord, Yahweh by Shemon Shai. And that's right, man. You know, because ultimately we all suffer from our judgments. We all suffer from judgments from Yahweh by Shemon Shai due to our sins. You know, because none of us are innocent, man. You know, and at the end of the day, you know, when we do get judged by Yahweh by Shemon Shai, whether it be ailments, you know, whether it be, you know, by way of, you know, financial problems, you know, having family issues, if brothers got women, having woman problems, you know, just, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, which, you know, most of us all do, which that's a, you know, curse, you know, that we shall be subject to payments, you know, but all the things that we go through in this truth, you know, is for our benefit at the end of the day, you know, so we can hasten the day. You see, hasten to our Lord Yahweh Shai's second coming, to Lord willing come and deliver us, man. You know, Lord willing will be of those men. It says that we shall not be condemned with the world, and that's right, you know. So it's better to get chastised now than to be condemned with the world. Because when Yahweh Bashim Mosai starts sending out them plagues on a high scale, you know, everybody gonna be affected by it, man. You know, so we want to be able to eat and to have the Lord dealing with us during those times, man. You know, because these people of the world now think, you know, the Lord's dealing with them, you know, but they're not, man. You know, and they're going to find that out real soon when the Lord gives the men and Lord, his elect, that power, that spiritual power, man. You know, the meek, the lowly ones, the insignificant ones of this world that people despise, you know. And I looked that word condemn in the New Testament. Condemn. It's from the Greek word katakrino, which means to give judgment against, to judge worthy of punishment. By one good example, so it means to judge against. You know, let's look it up in a. It says the second definition says sentence someone to a particular punishment, especially death, and that's right, man. And that's gonna apply to these people of the world. This 2/3 of our people, the wicked Israelites, and these people of the world that's not seeking Yahweh Shemashah at all. You know, the Most High is not in all their thoughts, man, as is written. You see? But with us, on the other hand, we want to be, you know, the Lord, want the Lord to be dealing with us, man, when all hell break loose. It's the second Ezra 2 and 27. It says, be not weary, for when a day of trouble in heaven is coming. And right, be not weary, meaning don't be weak. You know, don't be faint-hearted to cause you you know, follow the truth, man. You know, because we're going to have to be very strong and in Jacob's trouble very soon. You know, have that mental fortitude. It says, be not worried, for when the day of troubleness and heaven is coming, which once again, the day of trouble and heaven is coming, that's Jacob's trouble. It says, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance, man. Right, man. You know, so it's going to be trading places. So these people right now, they're in prosperity. They're enjoying their life. You know, they got everything they can, you know, they got more than a heart can wish, storm with the Edomites. But very soon they're gonna weep and be sorrowful. But it says, but thou shalt be married and have abundance, man. And right, and that applies to the elect. The elect is gonna be married, meaning, being in a joyous spirit, have abundance of food, resources, raiment, shelter, woman. If brothers do decide to get woman, which, brothers have to fulfill the Isaiah 4:1. But just talking about, mainly talking about the abundance of resources, man. you know. So this proves that it's going to be trading places. The elect is going to be winning at this time of Jacob's trouble. Because right now it seems like, we take L's. It seems like we lost, these people, the world's winning. But really, we're winning, brothers. We got to continue to remind ourselves by that, by way of the precepts. The comforted, man. To know that, there is none above him that fear of Yahweh by Shemosai, which, Lord willing, I get that precept next. It says, the heathen shall envy thee. The heathen is talking about, our own people, the two-thirds of Israel, because they're like unto heathens, because they follow all the customs of the heathens and follow their gods, such as Jesus Christ, Buddha, Hindu god of Shiva, however you say it. This all these pagan, celebrating all these pagan holidays, these pagan customs. So our people there are like unto heathens, and talking about the actual heathens as well. It says, but they shall be able to do nothing against thee, saith Yahweh by Shimon Shai. Right, so the Lord is going to have the hedge of protection upon the elect, in time of Jacob's trouble. This is Psalm 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord Yahweh encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. Right? And the world calls this the guardian angels. The guardian angels are around the elect of Israel, to deliver them from trouble. Putting thoughts in their minds to do certain things to get out of harm's way. You see? Now, I had quoted earlier that there is none above him that feareth the Lord. Just wanted to get that before I forget it. Sirach 25 and verse, I believe it's 10. Yep, Sirach 25 and 10 in the Apocrypha. It says, oh, how great is he that findeth wisdom, yet is there none above him that feareth Yahweh by Shemosai. Right, so we fear Yahweh by Shemosai in all truth and sincerity. So humbly speaking, there's none above us, man. Though they may be above us right now, these Edomites and these celebrities and stuff, but they're not above us at all in the spirit. They may be above us carnally by way of their, resources, but in the spirit they're not. You see? And in Jacob's trouble, we're going to be above them spiritually and physically, man. Spiritually, we're having this knowledge and understanding, which is going to keep us stable. Lord willing, we be of those men. Physically by, as we read earlier in 2 Ezra 2 and 27, that thou shalt have abundance. And they're going to be starving. They're going to be dying of famine and stuff, getting judged of Yahweh by Shemosai, going in concentration camps. As it says in Isaiah 65 in verse 13. It said, therefore thus saith Yahweh by Shemosai, behold, my servants shall eat, which the Lord's servants are his prophets, the elect. But ye shall be hungry. Right, so the Lord's servants are going to eat, the elect is going to eat, but ye shall be hungry are the two-thirds of our people, the wicked Israelites and the heathens. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And right, man. So the ye shall be ashamed, the ye shall be hungry, the ye shall be thirsty will be the world being condemned. You see? And we don't want, we don't want that to be our story, man. Which we understand that everything's predestined of Yahweh by Shemosai. That's why we always say, Lord willing, we are those men. But Lord willing, we continue to, we continue in the truth, man. Continue to abide in the Lord's labor. It says, verse 14, it says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And right, man. So there's going to be two different types of spirits in Jacob's trouble. Joy of heart, which is the elect, because they understand that Yahweh Shai is on his way, and that this harsh captivity is going to be over with. But The ye shall cry for Saul heart will be these people of the world crying for things to get back to normal, because they're going to be unstable. They're not going to be able to fathom that this is going on. But they're going to, get that wake up call to know that this is reality, and this is in this world, this kingdom, Esau's kingdom, is coming to an end. But us, on the other hand, we understand that, there's another kingdom, the kingdom of heaven coming. When our Lord Yahweh Shai comes and the Lord one deliver us, hence why the service is going to be singing for joy of heart. You know. Now let's go to Hebrews chapter 2, chapter 12, and verse 6. It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chastens. Right, so, if we are getting chastened, that means the Lord loves us. It says, and scourges everyone, which chasten means, being disciplined. It says, and scourges every son whom he receiveth. If you endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. Right, so if we are getting chastised, that means the Lord dealing with us. Contrary to popular belief, when they say that if you're getting all these riches and blessings, all this money, the Lord dealing with you, which the Lord can bless us with money. But really, the Lord is dealing with you when you're going through chastening, when you're going through them afflictions. It says, for what son is he whom the father chastens not? Right, because that means that the father doesn't love the son. If the father never chastens his son, disciplines his son, that means the father doesn't love his son. You see? So you can apply the same concept with the Heavenly Father chastening his sons on earth, the sons of Israel, the Israelites. That says, verse 8, but if he be without chastisement, where are all our partakers, then are you bastards and not sons, right? And that's Esau, man. Esau is that bastard. The Lord doesn't love Esau, man. You know, that's why you're seeing these Edomites prosper right now, because ultimately it's their kingdom. But they don't, first thing they do when they deal with chastising the Edomites, they kill themselves, man. Because it's not meant for them to go through hardships like us. Because we are the apple of the Most High Eye, the nation of Israel. And Esau is the bastard. The Lord hates Esau, according to Romans 9 and 13. It says, verse 9, it says, furthermore, we have fathers of our flesh, which is our biological fathers, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Right, we gave them respect, It says, shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? Right, which is the Heavenly Father Yahweh, the Father of spirits. So we are in subjection under the Heavenly Father Yahweh, when he put us through hell, through tribulation. You're not to get proud, not to get puffed up, The Lord is humbling us right now, so we won't get puffed up, man. You see? Verse 10 says, for they verily for a few days chasten us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit. See, Yahweh Shemosha is for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now don't chasten you for the present seeming to be joyous. See, so at the time you are going through afflictions, it's not joyous, man, but grievous. It's grievous. You feel like the chastisement is never gonna go away. You feel like it's gonna be forever. It says, nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby, right? And I got one precept to prove, which it's a lot of fruits of the Spirit, but just one to prove, what the peaceful fruit of righteousness is, which is having that mental fortitude, man. Being strong in the mind, as it's written, wisdom maketh a wise man strong. You see? Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon, on this. Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 7. It says, and if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues, for she teacheth temperance and prudence, man. So this wisdom, of Yahweh Shemosha, the chastisements, it teaches temperance, which is balance, and prudence, being wise, justice and fortitude, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life, man. So fortitude, mental fortitude, You want to have that. So all the afflictions that we go through right now is for our benefit. It's for our benefit in the long run, Akim. It's not to the Lord don't put more on us that we can't handle. It's just to build us up so we can hasten the day ultimately, and to have that strong mental fortitude to prepare for us in Jacob's trouble. You know, and suck that word fortitude. Fortitude means courage in pain or adversity. See, and that's what we're gonna have to need in Jacob's trouble, man. Which ultimately, you know, it's all of Yahweh. We're gonna need Yahweh Shabbat Shai, but He's gonna put that spirit on us to have that fortitude, Lord willing, to have that courage and pain and adversity, man, during Jacob's trouble. You know, so yeah, I just want to make a quick lesson on that. Lord willing, I was edified, and until next time, Shalom.